Bonsoir, je m'appelle Stephanie.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Denele.
I said bonsoir. We just took Professor DeMayo's class, and it was amazing. I had taken some classes previously at another college, and I heard that Professor DeMayo was amazing, so always trying to learn French. I came into her class, and I was blown away with the students that had her previously. They were speaking French, they were asking questions in French, and Professor DeMayo was speaking nothing but French, and these students understood her. I was totally blown away, and that's just a testament of what a good teacher she is.
I absolutely agree with everything that Stephanie said. This was supposed to be a refresher course for both of us. We've had French for a few years together. That's how we met and became friends. And I can honestly tell you that this was the most amazing experience for me. Professor DeMayo is passionate about everything she does. You can tell by the way she teaches her classes. It wasn't just straight grammar, it was watching movies, it was learning about culture, it was learning about heritage. I feel like everything that I learned makes me a more well-rounded person. This has totally just set me off on a whole new path, all new possibilities. I highly recommend Rochelle for whether you just want to brush up on your abilities or whether you're just a brand new learner. She never leaves you alone, as far as she will always lift you up, build your confidence up. She gives you tips on how to study, when to study, what to do after your classes, after we're finished. I have a whole new game plan.
Yeah, the learning doesn't begin and stop in the classroom. I mean, she gives you everything. Some professors would say, listen to French music, but she'll say, what kind of French music do you listen, or what kind of music do you listen to? And then she'll give you the links to listen to it. Or she doesn't just say, watch some French films, she'll give you a link, here are some French films to watch, or like anything. And also, I guess my biggest hope for future students, do not feel intimidated. I was extremely intimidated. I almost dropped the class my first 2 weeks.
I wouldn't let her.
Because these kids, these students were just speaking. I'm like, I still, after 4 semesters of French, cannot speak. But I stuck with it, and now, je parle français et je parle français.
Oui.
Because I stuck it out.
Oui.
And it was so worth it.
Oui.
So yeah, highly recommend. Just don't be intimidated, because it's all for the best. She knows what she's doing. Just tough it out, listen. She's there for support, and just ask any of her students. She's great, and you'll be able to speak French.
She is. And in probably a year or two, you can read my first book. I am going to write it in French. I have my journal in my little bag, and that's one of the things that she suggested as far as becoming better in French. Is just write. Spend 10 minutes a day. So much more productive than spending an hour or two just cramming a little bit each day. So I think that's it for me.
Well, that's another thing, is she'll encourage you to find a pen pal, but she gives you the links to find a pen pal. I mean, she gives you everything, and encourages you to start study groups, and will not just say start a study group. She's like, well, these are things you need to look for, or put this when you're looking to start a meetup. So she's great. All the resources are there. You could not have a better professor.
Great experience.
Yeah. So
highly recommended.
So happy.
So happy. Au revoir.